None should be remaining from the house of Esau. That's your judgment, Esau. To the point where genocide will happen to you. What you tried to do to us is actually going to happen to you. Just like, who's that, Haman?
Yep.
Right? In the gallows. Right? You're going to fall upon your own sword, and then eventually you're going to be done away with. Alright? Because just like you say, well, God gave us manifest destiny. Well, there's always a part two, nigga. Payback. Alright? Go ahead.
Scripture. Payback.
Because he said payback. This 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Right? So the Lord said it's a righteous thing, man, to get payback for what Esau and these other nations have done unto us, man. Because like the brothers quoted, they touched the apple of his eye. They touched his children that he chose to be a special people unto himself. So you gotta pay for that.
Right. Hey, the other nations, he liked them unto nothing, man, unto spittle, man. But Jacob, he loved Jacob, man. He said he didn't choose them because they were great in number, man, but because he loved them, man. All right, that's the apple of the Lord's eye, man. And that's who you want to go up against, man. Shit, you set your own self up, man.
This is the book of Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Hey, because you Edomites have really outdone yourself, man. Hey, you bit off more than you could chew, right? Hey, you kept on further the affliction, hey, oppressing our people, you know, hey, and your law still oppresses our people, man. You know, hey, your law wasn't made for us, man. It was just made for you.
Hey, but guess what? That's perfect. You said that. Still oppressing us because they laws literally created to oppress us. Goes with the Zechariah 11:5. Who oppress us, hold them, and cause big, rough and paraphrasing, and hold themselves not guilty. All right, go ahead.
This Zechariah 11:4 says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty."
And hold themselves not guilty. All right, just like the Psalm 73, it says, how it goes, oppression, they speak
lawfully.
They speak lawfully about it, man. They speak lawfully about oppression. Oh, we didn't do that, they try to play the victim a lot, man.
That was such a long time.
Right, that was such a long time ago, shit like that. And holding themselves not guilty, but yet you reap all the benefits, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's like robbing a motherfucker's great-great-grandfather, and you got, and I'm his great-great-great-grandson. All of his inheritance that would have went with my family, you rocking his chains, you got his cottage, you got his villa, you got his yachts, you done sold him, made money, multiplied the same. Like, that's a fucked up situation, man. And you hold I don't give a, even if you say you didn't physically do it, because we all know through the spirit it was you in the reincarnation. And regardless, even if it wasn't you per se, hey, we suffer for the nation, y'all gonna suffer as a nation.
Shit,
right?
Shit, Job says that the heritage of the oppressors is that their children, I'll just get it.
It's kind of. But hey, Isaiah 25, not Isaiah 25, 14.
I got it right here.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they
so for the sins of their father, right, for the crimes of their father, here's the evidence. This is why Esau Edom is on trial, man. The scriptures alone is evidence, man. The spirit of the Lord's mouth, man, which is the prophets. We have enough evidence to incriminate you. Criminal, crimson, blood, ye bloody men. All right? Go ahead.
that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, save the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son and nephew, save the Lord. Come on, man. So basically, hey, this kingdom is gonna be destroyed. Your kingdom, which it shows that you don't know how to rule. And also, just because you say that, oh, we didn't do this, hey, it just said right there, you're gonna have to pay for the iniquities of your forefathers, man.
I got that Job. It's Job 27:13. It says, "This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty." It says, "If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread," man. So, like the brother said, man, let's say it wasn't you specifically that did it, man. The judgment of the Almighty says that since you're the children, that you're gonna get it, man. You're being set up for the sword, man. And the same thing is written in Psalms. It says he had made the wicked for the day of evil, man. All right.
This is Ecclesiastes, better known as Sirach, chapter 25:7. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." Hey, and that's what we hoping to see, man. Well, we know it's coming, and we hope that the Lord, deliver. He's gonna deliver y'all to the angels, saying the Lord gonna jack this place up. Yahweh Shai is gonna, man. Esau Edom is gonna fall, and we watching it right now. We're watching his economy fall, his dollar, everything that he's building. And scripture say talk about ye shall build, but I will throw down. Yeah. So man, we watching it fall, man.
I said that scripture was in Psalms. It's actually Proverbs 16:4. It says, "The Lord had made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil," man. And you guys are still practicing the same wicked works, man. You got draconian laws. Like, it's already proven that the majority of people who do these higher end drugs like heroin and
Meth.
and meth is you Edomites, man. But who is being locked up for it, man? If you go look inside the jails, man, it's filled with so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, so that's clearly a target on us, man. And cops have admitted it themselves, man, that they get trained to identify these people, man. All right.
And that's the reason they drive around in jank neighborhoods all day, man.
Right.
They neighborhoods they don't go. They in jank neighborhoods, man.
Yeah, but back then, like they used to know people's names and stuff like that. They still do. Yeah, I understand when I had knowledge of what was going on. They used to ride up and, "Hey, don't y'all know who he is? Tell us where he at," like stuff like that. Man.
Right. Because they know at the end of the day, if they fuck us over, nobody's gonna do anything about it, man. And that's you guys, man, who say, "Oh, well, we didn't do anything." You ain't doing shit about it, man. All while reaping the benefits of what your slave forefathers had gotten from us, man. All right.
Yeah, to go with what you said about those cops, they had a little special or like interview on a bunch of former NYPD cops, man. And these cops said that they were trained to target blacks and Latinos, man.
Yeah.
But nobody made an outrage. Where's the outrage of that? What was the outrage for that shit? Imagine a whole interview of black cops saying that, "Oh, we were trained to target white males," all that shit. Motherfuckers would be outraged, man. It'd be a whole fucking, it'd be everything. Everything would be nuts, man. All right, that'll go crazy. But it's Jamie, they don't give a fuck, man. Why? Because we're the nation undesired, man.
Yeah.
All right. Why? Because you know what I'm saying, we're the tail and they're the head.
Yeah.
All right. And everybody hates it, man. Every nation hates it, man. That goes to show, man. Everywhere we go, we get hated on, man. Everywhere we go, all these heathens hate us, man. They get fascinated by our talent. You know what I'm saying? They love that shit. But overall, they will not trade places with us. Like the brother that talked about that comedian earlier about how the time machine thing, even Dave Chappelle did that shit. You know what I'm saying? He said that shit in a comedy show. He was talking about him and his wife, but they can go back in time. He said, shit, I can't go back too far. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and go back too far, your ass in slavery somewhere. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll back you up real quick.
Yeah.
It's Ezekiel 35 and 5.
No, go ahead.
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
And what does perpetual mean? Forever. They have a perpetual hatred. Even in the kingdom, they're gonna hate us. Alright? They're gonna hate us in the kingdom, man. It's like to literally say, oh, they even said that in the movie, what's that movie with Jake? When they killed that cop, they was on the run, swimming,
Queen,
yeah. And she was talking about how, you know, how her family, one of her family members was on a horse. And she said, one thing a white man hates is to see a nigga on a horse. He said, why? Because he has to look down at him. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to look down at him. When you on top of a horse, you look down at somebody. It shows
like Django.
Yeah, it shows a form of power. You know, look down on somebody. She said that's why white men hate to see black men on horses, because they have to look up to them, they have to look down to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they hate that. So when we in the kingdom and we ruling, they really gonna hate it. But they ain't gonna have no choice. They're powerless then. They'll be powerless. You know what I'm saying? All their wicked devices, it's gonna come to an end. It's over with. They can't make up a law to fuck us over. They can't call them military. You know what I'm saying? They can't send their troops. You know what I mean? They're no longer the judges of the world no more. It's over with.
Like I was saying, they hate to see Jake on a horse. Hey, that's how it should be. The scripture says, I have seen servants upon horses and the show.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. And the reader says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Hey man, Yasharala, man, it means he, Prince of Power. And we're the children of the Most High, man. And you think that we're regular human beings? Hey man, we're the sons and daughters of the living power, man. Hey, we have a God while other nations don't. You know? Hey, that's what separates us from the heathen, man. Hey, the Lord set that covenant with us. You know we have the law, statutes, and commandments. While these heathens, they like the brother mentioned, they're like on to spit onto the Lord, man. They're less than nothing.
Hey, they know that though. When have you ever seen a video, or how many videos have you seen where it was one Edomite and one Jake, and the Edomite overtook the Jake, unless he had a weapon? It's rare that you see a video where it's one Edomite took down a Jake. It's usually like 4, 7, 10 of them trying to take down the Jake. Deep inside, they know like when we come at these guys, we gotta come hard, because whatever happens, we don't know if the Lord gonna put the spirit on them or not. But just in case, we gotta roll deep on these niggas. Yeah. And that's how they do. Every time you turn on a World Star video and you see a Jake getting beat down by these centurions, how many of them you see? 5, 7. You don't ever see one. It'd be a whole gang of them devils.
Yeah.
They know.
And that's why they always shoot Jake, because they're scared of them. They're scared, like they're tripped. They're really nervous when they come over. That's why they have to pull out the gun in order so they can feel safe. And even still, then they still not even sure of themselves, man. They be scared of Jake, man. That's why they're quick to pull the trigger, man.
They always, before Jake over, they always come behind them 4, 5 cars deep.
Right.
Like Big Ruben mentioned earlier, that they don't care if Jake has gone down, but like if it's an Edomite, that's a whole different story. Just like over there what's going on in New Jersey with the Amalekites. Hey, some of them are training for axe throwing, for self-defense, and they're approving that. They're mentioning that, because they know the Amalekites, man. They know that the people hate them, man. You know, they claim to be the real children of the Lord, which they ain't. They're imposters. But soon enough, everybody already knows, man.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say that our homes will be turned to strangers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because now, why are all these attacks happening to the Jewish? Because they're taking over the neighborhood again, man. They're taking over Jake's neighborhood. That post that Elder Michael put in the road. Yeah, man, they're taking over again, and Jake is fucking mad. Here we go to Jewish again, taking over. Jake can't have shit. You can't have even your fucked up neighborhood. You can't have. We took our land. You took our land, and now you're trying to take the neighborhood over. And now niggas is like running out the vibration that we given, which that we the Israelites we chose to be the best. And these are heathens. You know what I mean? They know about it, but they even feeling it now. Like over there in New York. God damn, these motherfucking devils is taking over. They did all them interviews with Jake. Boy, you know, they coming in here, they taking over our neighborhoods. Yeah, they kicking you niggas out, man. It's a part of the curses, man. You niggas are cursed, and you don't know it, man.
I got something for you.
Good.
This is Isaiah 44 and 22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Robbed and spoiled. All right? Robbed and spoiled. All right? So you've had weapons drawn on you, and your shit took it. All right? How was Mexico built up? All right? By Jake. How was South America, North America? How was Puerto Rico, which is Bridgeport,
How was
built up?
UK after World War II? How was that built up? Jake from the islands, man. All right. They'll use us and abuse us, man, in every fucking way. And guess what? Good, cause that's how it's supposed to be. Cause we went off, and they'll tell you that in that chapter too. It's because our iniquities why we fucked up, man, and we got to go through that shit. To punish us, man. We you know what I'm saying? You got all our women getting kidnapped all the fucking time. It's always a Jake, a little young girl that's always getting kidnapped nowadays. Constantly getting kidnapped. Right. And scriptures tell you we won't even, you know what I'm saying, our children won't be safe, man. All right? So I don't enjoy it.
You know, our life's hanging in doubt, man.
And see, we want to enjoy our children, man.
Yeah, we can't enjoy them. Go ahead, huh?
It says, they are all of them snared in holes.
Right. Y'all, you fall in a ditch. You know what I'm saying? Every time we walk somewhere, it's always like we trapped somewhere. Niggas, all niggas rap about it, man. I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like I'm paranoid. You know what I mean? The niggas in my hood gonna hate me, and people out there hate me. It's like I feel like an alien. Niggas, yeah, because you are. You can't go nowhere and truly be respected, man.
Because you trapped by the snares of draconian law, and you trapped in the snares of their entrapment within itself. All right. It just so happens that trains stop in the middle of the hood at 2:30 in the morning. You just got a shitload of guns and the thing's open. Have at it.
Exactly.
A truck in the hood, all Nike shoes. It so happened to be open.
It's like an open buffet for a fat nigga that's gluttonous.
Yeah, entrapment.
What the fuck you think is gonna happen?
It says, and they are hid in prison houses. We just went over that earlier. You go into the I was about to say what I did, but let's just say I was in Cook County one day, not because of something I did. I don't want to hear no damn scoffing on that. But it's part of my job. And when I went in there, it was nothing but Jake, man. Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom, men, women. It was just filled with Jake. I'm like, God. And this was before I even came into the truth. But I look back at it, and I was like, it was nothing but Jake in there.
Look at how many prison houses they got in America, man. You know?
The number one country.
Yeah, it's top dollar. Shit, that's a good investment.
America has the prison industrial complex, which they have the most prisons out of any country in the entire world. They'll have a Jake work in one of these private prisons for 5 cents a day, and then turn around and sell it to whoever they got a contract with worth multi-millions of dollars. off the backs of Japes because of that loophole in the 13th Amendment, you know. But there's a little bit more, and I'll let you go there, good brother. And it says, they are for a prey, which we are. None delivereth for a spoil, and none saith restore. All right? I'm sure you all remember that one video with that Jake and his girlfriend in the car, and the cop was there, and he was like, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. That nigga like, doop, 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 Yahweh Shai, doop, doop, doop. And they was still getting the flops. Didn't nobody come and say that, nigga?
If you knew the scriptures, you would know agree with your adversary quickly.
Nah.
But yeah,
Soft answer turn away wrath.
yeah. You know, he wanted to be man. No, I'm not. You know,
He didn't know Yahweh Shai then.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he would have knew the word, he would have did what he had to do, man.
That's what got pulled over today. They gave a soft answer. I just had my lights off and he didn't give me nothing. He just let me go.
See, he used the spirit. Jake don't want to go around and use the spirit. And he must have really thought Yahweh Bashim was going to come down and save him.
Crack the clouds on that ass, man. Personal.
It ain't time for that yet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read, what you going?
If you want me to.
24? Bible shot?
2:24?
No,
Or just go straight to 24.
24, verse 24.
Okay, this is Isaiah 42 and 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
Yahweh did that. Yahweh did that. So when Jake be like, man, how the fuck did these crackers take us over? Yahweh made it happen. He set it up.
As it says, in Israel to the robbers.
That's right. He know.
And we know that's Esau because that matches up with the precept of if great gatherers came, you know, would they have left something? No, not bad on Esau.
And yeah, Esau's the biggest robber, but all these other nations also. Y'all not getting off the hook. Who has not had a hand in what, the captivity of Israel?
Mm-hmm.
All these nations too. Let's not forget about the Arab slave trade. Alright, that was horrible.
Nomadic,
Yeah, that was
Egyptians.
bad. All that was horrible, man.
Moab.
It was all that shit was bad. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, did not Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned.
There you go. So we sinned against him, so guess what? He sent the robbers, alright? He sent the thief, the murderer, alright, the con man, alright, and all of his boys.
As he said, a nation of fierce continents who will not regard the man, the maiden, the young people, and the men of old.
They don't even think twice.
Yeah.
Right. For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
Mm-hmm.
So rebellious Israelites, like Isaiah 1 speaks about, man. Alright? But guess what? You know you have to blame for this? The Bible often say, well, blame us people enough. Listen, you had a lion, serpent in the garden that started all this, man. Alright? So at the end of the day, the devil was to blame. Alright? And everything else went accordingly. We were supposed to learn this lesson. Yeah, we did go off. At the end of the day, Esau, Edom, you guilty. And your punishment's coming. Thus said Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, it literally says that, you know, but matter of fact, we can end it on that. The Lord says there's going to be no more Edomites living, thus saith the Lord. Bible, I think it's verse 18. You got to go ahead.
This is 2 Nephi 6 and 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is life. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Mm-hmm. Esau's ruler, right, that this Job 9:24 is in effect. Once that went into effect, hey, that was the end of this place, man. And Esau literally ruled the fucking earth 3 times over. Greeks, Romans, and now, man. Alright? So he's most definitely at the end of 3 stripes send you out. He's at the end of his tail, man. We're at the end of this dragon tail, man. Alright? Go ahead. You got it. 1 and 18.
So Obadiah 1 and 18 it says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken.
Yahweh himself said this, man. And you know his words for sure ain't about to come back void. The Lord said this, man. Alright? So by the hands of the Lord's people, it says what? We're gonna be a fire. They're gonna be a stubble. Alright? The Lord's gonna allow us to get the upper hand, bound you up, and burn you off, man. smelling the sweet incense of Esau. Alright? And the Lord said ain't gonna be one remaining of that bayah, that house, that bloodline, that pedigree. None of it. Alright? Nor nephew nor son. Alright? As a matter of fact, read verse 21, for sure.
Verse 21, it says, and Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau.
There's the judgment. The judgment is verse 18. Alright? Because when we get in that kingdom, and when that 1,000 years is up, alright, we're going to judge Esau as a fucking house, man. And verse 18 is going to kick in. A lot of niggas will read this like, well, 18 happened first, then 21. So you're still going to be eating my... No, nigga, obviously you would get fucking verse 18. It's like you said, fucking, alright? Verse 18 said, not one remaining in the house of Esau. So when verse 21 comes into effect, obviously, nigga, if you put 1 and 2 together, obviously that's the judgment that's happening, man. Verse 18. And those same niggas that said that ain't nowhere to be fucking found.
That's madness.
Yeah.
21,
Hey, go ahead.
no, if 18 was first, then 21 wouldn't be able to happen. There would be no evil.
There will be no judgment then. Dumb. You don't read the Bible like that. Precept upon precept. Alright, but hey, you said all that to say this. Esau, you guilty. This is the judgment you got coming to you. So you're going to have to swallow it down with a double cup, like Revelations 18 said. So with that, and we pray that you was edified in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abad, Abad.
Abad, Abad.